Okay, this is Frank Salinas here. How y'all doing? We're about to get started right now. I am at the Grooveplex, and I don't have everything set up yet. So I was talking to Simone, a member of our team, and she told me the echo is real bad in here. So excuse the echo right now. Hopefully everything's going to be okay, and hopefully it's not bad to where you can't make out what I'm saying. And let's get started. I'm running kind of crazy. Okay, I just moved to Florida, so I literally just got back here in the Grooveplex in the studio about 30 something minutes ago, and I was helping one of our VIP clients and their right hand man assistant get some stuff ready because they're having some webinars today. So with that being said, excuse me if I seem kind of like I'm just making sure that we get here on time and we knock things out the park for you. So today I'm going to go to the comments. Let me know. I'm just going to, wait a couple minutes and then we'll get started. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what part of the country, the world, where you're at. And let me do a couple of maintenance things here. I have to turn off my ringer and all that good stuff so that we don't get thrown off by somebody calling me or something like that. So, okay, this is Frank Salinas here on behalf of Groove.CM, GrooveKart. Just want to say thank you. Let me know where you're at. So I'm going to put this banner if you don't know yet. Okay, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and do the authorization and all that so that if you make a comment, if you ask a question, we can see your name on the screen, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to go to the comments and we're going to dive in a little bit. Let me know where you're coming from. Will from Connecticut. Carol, good evening. Matt in Chicago. Hey, I just left Chicago. What day was it? Friday, I believe. Yeah, Friday night, I left Chicago and it was super cold. Was it Friday? I don't know. Anyway, my kids helped me. My nephew helped me. My ex-wife helped me. They're all helping me load up the U-Haul. And it was like 8 degrees. So it's freaking cold. And it was crazy. So good morning, Andrew from Australia. Eric, Kentucky. Carol's from Madrid, Spain. Wow, look at that. Now, you could say Paris, and that could be Paris, Texas, or Russia. That could be Russia, Texas, I think. Thank you, Wright. I appreciate it. You're in Tampa. Great. I'm in Boca right now. Okay. So Columbus, Ohio. Hello, Cash. Okay, so we're going to get going. London, Ontario, Canada. Pretty cool. So we're going to get going. So what did we cover the last time? If anyone was here, there's a little pop quiz. When we ended the last number 5 before the end of 2021, who can remind me what we're working on? And Mr. Garcia is usually here, and he's not here today. He had to go to a cat lover convention, so he could not make it. Just kidding. So, yeah, for online business. If you want to go in there and reconfirm so I can see your name, because I just see for online business. So with that being said, what did we cover? Let me know. We're going to go back into the builder, and I'm going to touch base on that. Most likely, we're going to cover. We're going to wrap up the home page, and then we're going to go into the other pages of the builder. Okay. So yeah, we'll hook up next time I go to Chicago for sure. So let's get going. Any questions? Go ahead and save them for maybe halfway through. I'll have a session where we go over a couple questions. Matt, nice to see you. So thank you for being here. And then we'll go from there. So I'm about to start sharing my screen, and then you guys got to bear with me. I'm going to put on what is it called? A confidence monitor on my YouTube. Okay. So that I can see what's going on in case something goes kind of crazy and no one's here. I'm all alone. I'm all alone in the studio. Okay. So, you guys, I'm going to need your help in case something goes wonky, something goes crazy. Then you got to let me know. Okay. All right, cool. So let's go here. I'm going to just put this here on my phone, kind of a little confidence thing going on. Okay. It's muted. So hopefully I won't have any issues with that. All right, give me 1 second, guys. All right. So I think we're good. With that being said, this is Frank Salinas on behalf of Groove.CM, GrooveKart. We want to thank you for being here. And I just want to, before we get into the training, let you know if you're still on the fence about upgrading, now's the time. you know, what's the phrase or the quote, or I don't know how it goes, but when's the best time to plant a tree? Okay, 20 years ago, something like that, or right now. So when's the best time to upgrade? Well, you should have upgraded 60 days ago or right now. Okay, so if you're not upgraded, if you can swing it, if you got the capital, I highly suggest you upgrade right away, simply because for the most obvious reason is you're going to save thousands of dollars. Okay, there's other platforms out there that can only do a smidgen of what we can do here at Groove, and they're charging you $197, $299 a month. Some of them $300-$400 a month, and they can only do a little bit of what we could do here with Groove.CM. So I encourage you, if you have the capital, if you have the means, if you're able to, go to Groove.CM/upgrade, and it doesn't matter if you're not logged in or not. Don't worry, we got you covered. Go to upgrade. Okay, you're going to save thousands of dollars. Coming soon in February, we go to monthly. So it's very simple math, right? You're going to save thousands of dollars on the upgrade right now if you take action. Okay, so all right, I'm not going to cover any questions until later on. So save them, or you can go ahead and type them, and then I'll go and review things here and answer what I can to the best of my ability. If it's something that I don't know the answer to, I'll let you know, and then maybe I'll direct you to support or something like that. So with that being said, let's get rocking and rolling, okay? And let's go. I'm going to share my screen in just a second, okay? So let's go into the builder. Okay, so let's see here, share screen. And by the way, can you hear me good? Hang on, before I share, can everyone hear me well? Just let me know about that. Comment in the comments if you can hear me well, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. Okay, so as you can see, I got the Florida. Okay, I got my little Guayabera shirt on. My stepdad's Cuban. I like these shirts. So, okay, cool. So I am a little stereotypical here sometimes, but I'm just having some fun. Okay, great. So let's get going. So we're going to share a screen. All right. All right. So I'm going to go to the window, and then let's get rocking and rolling. I'm going to add this into the stream, and I'm going to remove myself. Nah, I don't know. Let's see. Remove from stream.
Frank, we can't hear you.
That is strange. Can you hear me now, Simone? Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
That is weird. I wonder what. No sound. Okay, there he is. Okay, this is weird, and I'm getting thrown off now. Let's see. What would Mike Fosame do? Let's. Okay. Shoot. All right, I'm gonna try to share again, and thank you, Simone, for being there. The lovely Simone Bloom is here helping me. She's saving the day. So I'm gonna share my screen again, Simone, and can I just add you to the stream so I can hear you and all that? You don't have to go on camera if you don't want to, just so you can be on the side. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna thank you, by the way. So
no problem.
Okay, I'm gonna add the screen to the stream, and I'm gonna remove myself. Actually, we'll just stay like this until we know we can hear and stuff like that. So, can you hear anything?
Yes.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you just fine.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, so let's go back to the builder. So I'm just gonna leave this for here because now I got thrown off. So I'm not there. I'm just gonna leave this here. We're gonna come back to this.
Yeah, I think it's been a while. Damien popped a note into
let me check
Skype chat. So I don't think anybody. I think once you started to share your screen, nobody heard anything. So you might need to start from scratch.
Oh, okay.
Share. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Damien, he's here. Do you want to hop in on there with me, Damien? I think this would be kind of cool.
I don't see him in StreamYard.
Yeah. Does he have a StreamYard? I think this would kind of be a good time for this. Let's see. And I need to stop sharing real quick. This is throwing people off. Okay. So Damien Bradshaw, you want to hop on to StreamYard with me? This would be, I think, a great time for you to share some of your design skills in the builder, but keep it in a way so that people like me that are not experts can. Yeah, why not? Okay, great. So Simone, can you help me with that one? And then we'll bring Damien on to give us some. We got a special guest guy. This is not planned, but I think this is an appropriate thing. Damien's here, so I think this would be like amazing, especially since I fumbled around and messed things up in the beginning.
Oh, you were doing fine. We just couldn't hear you doing fine.
Yeah. Okay. So how can we get Damien in here? Let's see. Yeah, you've been in StreamYard right before, Damien? We're going to get Damien Bradshaw in here. He's one of our designers and one of the geniuses behind some of the new templates that are coming out. So we're gonna. I'm just gonna sit here until we can figure it out, and I'm gonna go to Skype in just a second to make sure he can get in. And don't worry, Damien, we're not gonna keep you for long, just so you can give us a little bit of your genius on the builder. Okay. Okay, need the login. Okay, great. I'm gonna send him the login real quick. All right, guys, hang tight. Go ahead and ask a question, and I will answer any questions you got. Okay, Simone, you're helping. Okay, great. So while Damien's getting on here, thank you, guys. You just never know what's going to happen when things are live. So we're about to get Damien on here, and he's going to give you some insight on the builder. And don't worry, he's not going to overwhelm you, but at the same time, you're going to be blown away. Okay, not overwhelmed, but you're going to be blown away. All right, there he is. I'm going to add you on into the stream, and then Damien, you have access to the main corporate app.GrooveCMs, right? So
yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
All right, so
hey guys,
this is Mr. Damien Bradshaw, one of the best designers in the Groove family.
Oh, you're just pumping me up, aren't you?
Hey, I like it because people pump me up sometimes when I need it. So listen,
good to hear.
I just want to give a big shout out to Simone for being here for me, and a big shout out to Damien Bradshaw. Me and him, he and I have been working closely together on these new templates that are coming out and this new stuff. You guys are going to be blown away, and Damien is the mastermind behind it. So I'm going to let you, once you're logged into Mike's account and you can share your screen, go to Mike Catswag, and then give us some of your genius when it comes to the builder on the homepage.
Okay, so
Welcome,
you want me?
Damien. Is it okay for
Thanks,
me to
Simone.
jump out of the stream now,
Yes,
Frank?
yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, Simone.
No
Guys,
problem.
if you don't know Simone, you need to know her. She's the best.
Oh,
Okay, so what would you like me to show? What is it you want me to do? You want me to show them templates that I built, or I said?
How about, yeah, let's do that. Give them a preview of what's about to come, and then
Okay.
if we have a little bit of time, maybe go into my cat swag and then just touch
Right.
up the homepage a little bit with the mess that I made and show them
So
that
good,
one
man.
thing. I was having a brain fart. I couldn't remember how to show them the full image so they can see the person's face. I think I had to resize the image.
Okay,
But
gotcha. Okay, well, let me just share my screen so that these
yeah,
guys
I'm
can
gonna
see what's
back
going
out
on.
here and I'll be here. Okay.
Okay. Hey guys, yes, I'm here right now. We weren't expecting this, but you know what? We just worked to, and we'll definitely get things going here right themes are more optimized and things that you can literally just take up and run with them without any thinking at all. Basically, we just want people to be able to jump straight into GrooveKart, start uploading their products and just start using the theme, just swapping out images and colors, and that's literally it. So you can't hear me? Okay, now we have another brain fart here. Frank just told me that he can't hear me. Hold on. Which is very weird. I just want to make sure that the correct mic is being. Can I be heard? Can everyone hear me? Hello? I'm good now?
we can hear you just fine. When you pop yourself out, somehow your mic is being muted. So
That happens.
just don't
Frank is
remove
about to.
yourself from the minute you click remove from stream, we don't hear a thing.
I literally did nothing. It just did it automatically. I don't know why. So
Okay.
yeah, so hopefully it won't do it again, and we can just leave it like this.
We'll give
Yeah.
it a try.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So I'm sure everyone can see my screen now. And this is one of the templates here that we're going to be using, one of the main ones, and it's going to be more like a niche bit template. I'm gonna bring up the preview here so that everyone can see it full screen. Right. So as we can see here, we have what we did, especially my approach to this entire thing is simple, clean, and really good user experience. I don't want people having to be guessing what's going on when they come on the page. So when you land here, you're supposed to see a really big image that connects with the users and connect with the product that the user wants to see, not only from a product perspective, but also from a lifestyle perspective. When you're thinking about products, you have to put them in a place where users are typically, they're typically familiar with. Like if you're going to show us a spatula, if you're going to show a sieve, if you're going to show pots and pans, don't just put them there. Show them with the users in their space, using them with doing what they love, cooking, or with their family, something that everyone can get behind. So if we come here, we have bright ideas for your home, new arrivals, and we have a shop now button. Now this is a slider where you can add more images. I only have one added here for now, but if you had multiple products that you want to display, you can actually add more and more. And when you add the titles and when you add the button, it just automatically creates them. Add the image, add the text, and the shop now, and it will create as many sliders as you need going across automatically. And then we have our what I would call our social proofing here. Whatever brands that you may be selling on your store, you can put the actual logos right here. Swap these ones out. Literally as easy as going over here and clicking an image and go into settings and just swapping the image out. It's that simple. When we come here, we're now going to see a better use of the rows and columns here, where we use a 3-column and a 2-column here. That way we can create, if you have multiple categories that you want to show, like glass decor, wines and spirits, cheese and charcuterie, utensils and homeware, biscuits and savories. Well, these can be anything you want. This is as simple, again, as just swapping an image out. You click it, you come to items, you change your image, you change your title, and you can change your CTA button and then add the link that you want to change it to. You can take it to go to a product, a category, or a page. That's simple. And then literally within a few clicks, you can have all your categories set here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to your main categories or featured categories that you would like of your choice, and hit save. And that's like literally 2 minutes work, 3 tops. Then we have here, we have more products. I don't know why these ones aren't showing up, but these are products that I uploaded to this test store so that we not only see the default products all the time, people will have a better understanding of what type of products they will be able to display on this theme. This theme may look like it's just focused on decor, but it's not that. It's just to give you guys a really central idea on how to build a store around a central niche. So when you come here, you're going to see your favorite products right here, your best sellers, and then a view all button here, which you can click, and it will take you to that particular category of bestsellers. When you create your featured category, you can do the same thing here. Connect the button. Just simply click the view all button, and that would be able to be linked. As you can see here, view all, and you can change your link type right here, whether custom or category or page. It doesn't matter. Whatever you do, you'll be able to access all your products by a click of a button. Same for the featured. Then we have a nice little clean review here. You can leave your 5 stars here and then just change the text, change the review here. If you want to add the review widget, which has multiple sliders, you can do that as well. Again, another 2 sections here. If you want to link this to a special page that has, I don't know if you want to create a page and just add like content to it, like this is talking about recipes. This here is leading to a blog. I mean, if you have a blog outside of GrooveKart, maybe with GrooveBlog, you can link this button directly to it. Simple as that. We have a content section, which here says read more. So if you have an about page for your store, you can give a little history here, a little text, and then when they click it, it will take them to a custom page where they can read more about your store, how you got started, what products you sell, basically your story. And then we have the video section here, which would basically show more about your store, or even show the products in action. And this is what you want to do. If you have any video that you can showcase showing the actual products being used in its environment, or even one of those review videos, don't be afraid, just drop it right here. And this would help into your overall your conversions for your page. And then we have our trust bar right at the bottom, where you can talk about shipping, if you have support, if you have pickup, if you have ratings, guarantees, and anything, just put in that bar. And then we have a nice clean footer right here with your cards and your actual, your opt-in bar as well too.
Damien, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. I have one. I know I told everyone that we're going to wait for questions, but can you show them what it would look like in mobile? Just do a preview.
Yeah, sure thing. So let's see how this is going to look mobile. Let's see. Boss. Okay, so we have our slider right here, and this is how it looks on the mobile phone. Now, depending on the mobile phone as well too, it may look slightly different because everyone's phone sizes are different sizes. As we can see here, these are the category sections, how they will look on your mobile. Simple, clean, it reaches out to the edges, but it has enough padding and space that everything looks centered and clean. This is where your products will be as well too. Again, I don't know why these first 2 products are missing. Maybe there's an issue. But yeah, as you can see, your products will take up the full size, giving people that encompassing look that they will need to see exactly how the product looks. This is the featured, and your button, the same button we saw on desktop. Where we come here is right here, if you see featured, and then if we bring it back to mobile again, right, we can see everything here is aligned well and clean, and you can click any of these and these will take you through to your categories. We have again the review section, again with another more categories, and then we have for the about, the videos right here, and then we have our bar, review bar, and then we have our footer, which is all aligned well and clean, and you don't have to really worry about anything because they're all optimized for mobile as well too. So all you're really doing is taking the template, taking the theme, and just updating everything you see there to what you need. So you change your colors, change your links, change your images, and update your products, and then just add your products here, and it will automatically populate.
Damien, how soon? I know. Well, you probably talked to Max a little bit. In the last 2 days, I haven't talked to Max as much as usual. When this is coming out, probably in the next less than 2-3 weeks, right?
Yeah, definitely in this first quarter, we're going to be dealing with. We are going to see these new templates, and there's more than one. So basically, this is just one of them, and we build them nice and clean. That way, you can have beautiful templates that just look good all around. People, and this one is more focused on like home decor and what's not. But then you have someone like this, someone who's into the beauty niche, in the makeup and stuff like that. You have this one, which is completely clean. It's built around the same structure and the same user experience of the first one. So when you come here, you're like bam, 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 everything's here. Accessories, promotion, bestsellers, care, face. And this is a complete theme. So if you're already selling makeup, if you're already selling beauty products, or if you're already in that niche, you literally take this template up and you start running with it. It's nothing that you have to make any. The only thing you have to change are if you want to change images, your copy, or whatever, you change those out, and that's it. Everything else is already in place. And if you want, as I showed you, when we had the Fast Start Marketing Lab, if you want to add an Instagram carousel, I showed the guys how to do that back then. You just take go on our site, create your Instagram, and then you just grab your code and drop the code here, and it will update your live Instagram right on the page. So you have this complete template that has a live Instagram carousel, and boom, you have a professional looking store. Everything's in place. Everything's optimized.
That's amazing. Are you gonna give them a preview of the other one or not yet?
Oh, sure, we can keep going.
All right.
That's not a problem, man. That's not a problem. We have now, like I told guys, like I told you, all three of these templates are built on the same structure. So they're all, even though they look like totally different from each other in terms of branding, they all have the same the button structure, the same heading structure, the same layout structure, and everything. What you need to do is that once you find a layout that works and something that works towards converging your store, don't break it. And then we have the third one. This one is also based on these first two, but this one is a complete reimagination. This one is based around food. Now, if you have like fast food, you have anything, these physical store, you can set it up with GrooveKart as well too. I mean, this is a food here, right? But at the same time, if you have this mom and pop store, but you also want to have an online presence, you can take your store and you can use this template for as well too. Create an about page where you have the beginnings. You can talk about the business when it first started. You can, if you have integrations already set for your business, like for instance, with Book a Table, we hit their online solutions where you can actually have integration set up a single page that when people click this button, it will take them to that and they can just book a table. Order now. If they can order, they can order directly from in the store or see the menu. You can create a single page that has the entire menu. And I think what I'm going to do for this is that, Frank, I didn't do it, but I'm going to create for this particular template, I'm going to create an actual menu page,
okay.
right? I'm going to create an actual menu page so that it's going to be there and default. Anyone wants to use it. So that'll be a custom page that I'll create. And if one wants this to take it and say, okay, I have a food business, I have a beverage business, it doesn't matter what it is. They can take that menu page and they can just rebrand it to whatever they want, just swap out the images, swap out the text, prices, whatever they want.
And
so
then guys, if you just like the layout of this, if you just like the way it feels, and you don't have a restaurant or anything, then this is going to be there. I mean, I like the color. I love blue and yellow, the way that looks. So I would probably use this one over the other two just because of the feel. And then you go in there and then you connect your products, you put your logo, and now you've saved hours and hours of time. And when Damien stops in a second, I'm going to give you a little, how you say, something to look forward to, and Damien will be able to touch on that as far as the new builder coming.
Right. Okay, so okay, I guess it's something else you want me to say. Let me find the fourth template that we did. Okay, so we have one more template here, and there's more to come. This isn't the last, but this is the last that we've done so far. We have more templates coming for sure. Okay, so this one now, let me not save that.
This is the one I was excited for them to see.
Yeah, I figured as much. I left this one for last for that reason. So this one is more like a direct response. Now we're gonna build another one that is true direct response, right? And I'm gonna show you guys a preview of that and how it's going to look, right? Because we already have something like that built, but we're gonna rebuild it and make it even better for GrooveKart. But this is like a direct response one we built is focusing on supplements and in the fitness area. So when you come here in GrooveKart, you know, you can choose if it's going towards supplements, if you're going towards bars, you know, you can change out all this information. You can change the images, you can change whatever you want, it doesn't matter. And then we have the product here, and you know, it gives us some wonderful features of the product, and you can have a CTA button, same thing here for another product. And then we have some best sellers here, view all. Again, it's using the same premise as the other themes as well too. You know, if it isn't broke, don't fix it, just set it up and roll with it. And we have this section here where you can actually put some images of your products right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change the names, change the description, change the background image if you'd like as well too, so that everything looks nice and clean. And then we have a nice, wonderful, you know, review section here. You can swap out the images. You can swap out the text. You can swap out the stars if you look as well too. Everything here is editable. We even have a nice little countdown section as well too. If you know, like this one was I created this around Black Friday, so this is why you see this, but it doesn't matter. Whatever deals you have, whatever you have going on, you can set this here, and you can then, this can link to a product that's actually a bundle or a deal. It doesn't matter. You create the product in the background, you create a category, and then when, you know, you can create a special product page for that. And then when it links to that, you know, people will see that you have this product that you're offering at this special price. Then we have the frequently asked questions, our wonderful big trust bar, our little sign up, and voila.
And keep in mind, guys, that soon we're going to be integrating with GrooveMail, so you won't have to worry about MailChimp or Klaviyo or anything like that. That's going to be coming first quarter, I believe. So more and more stuff. This quarter, we're going to have more Groove products integrating directly with GrooveKart, so you can be sure to be looking for that. We had our developer summit yesterday. Damien was there, I believe, right, Damien? And
no, I don't think I was there.
Oh, you weren't there? Okay. Oh,
No,
it's
it
Lucius.
wasn't.
Lucius was
Yeah,
there.
it was Lucius,
And,
yeah.
we got a lot of good stuff coming for GrooveKart. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Damien knows a lot of stuff that's coming. And this is the year, guys. This is the year. If you haven't started using GrooveKart, you better get it. You better jump on it, because guess what? The train is leaving, and you want to get a piece of the pie. So, with that being said, you want to give them a little bit of a taste of the new builder?
The new builder itself. No, I don't have the entire. Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't have access to the entire builder. I was asking Matt for the link, but I haven't received it as yet.
Okay.
But
do you have any previews or something?
I can give you a hold on.
Just a little taste, you know, and then we're gonna have Damien go into my cat swag and touch up the little mess I made on the homepage. The main thing I want Damien to show you is that little thing. To this day, right now, I still don't remember how to do it, and that's simply because I usually outsource sometimes getting the stores done, and I'm one of these people that put up mock-ups without people usually in them. If they're ready to go, I just put them up. So Damien's going to help us with that in a second, and I'm about to shut up. So go ahead, Damien.
All right, coolio. So basically, and it's gonna look, honestly, the new builder is wonderful from the point of view of that we've been able to really bring things down in line with our user experience a lot better than we have right now. So what you guys are really going to experience is a new function where there's going to be a floating panel. Everything is going to be floating panels and buttons. There's not going to be a whole set of buttons there that's going to distract you from what you're seeing. Just 3 views, desktop, tablet, and mobile. And you're basically going to be able to access the elements as usual, but there's going to be a lot less clutter on this side. And what's going to happen, the greatest thing that you guys are going to love is that we have now created a global, we created a global settings palette. Meaning, when you first create your store, you're going to go in here, just like if you go into Shopify, you're going to come in here and you're going to set your theme, your font, your heading fonts, your body fonts, and all your colors, your font sizes. Everything is going to be set. And once you hit this button, it's going to apply all those settings to your entire theme and your entire template all in one go. So you don't have to worry about manually going in there and setting every section, create a section, and creating this font, this size, that size. Oh, it doesn't look like that. No, when you come here, this one single panel is going to control everything in your theme, and you're going to just be able to set it once, set it and forget it, as they say. So that's the one major thing that we have going on with GrooveKart 2.0, and it's amazing. It's going to make things so much better for you guys.
Yeah, and then you're probably going to mention it. And then if you want to change one specific element, something specific, you'll have that little WYSIWYG thing going on.
Exactly. So now we only have mainly two ways for you guys to edit. Now we have the global settings, which takes away your need, your want to have to sit down and pick and do this, because when you're building a store, when you're putting a store together, you don't, especially if you want to just test products, you don't want to be just picking at everything. You set it and you go. But for those who just want to make like small edits and changes, we now have the floating, but we have our floating editing bars now, where you edit just 3 things, which basically covers like 95% of the builder. You have the floating text bar, which edits any sort of text, header, body text, and you can set everything here. Your heading, if it's bold, italic, add a link to it, and the positioning of it. Then we have the button floating bar, which sets the size of your button, small, medium, large, XL, add the link and the positioning. And we have the image floating bar, where you can click here and just change your image in the one single click, change the overlay. And that's another major thing we're adding. We're adding image overlays, where when you add your text on top of an image, usually something to get lost because the image is too light, and you may want to use like text. But now we're going to add image overlays so that when you click that and you change the color of your overlay, it covers your image lightly, but it'll be dark enough so that that light text right here will show right up. So those are the 3 new bars especially that we're going to be having, which is going to be added to the entire user interface of GrooveKart.
Yeah, so imagine this. Imagine once the new builder's ready, you're going to be able to go, you upload your logo, right? Put your address, all the stuff we need to run a store. You're going to be able to go in here and just pick the colors you want and pretty much hit the ground running.
Yep.
So this is exciting. Christian said he wants the new builder. It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming very soon, Christian. It's coming very soon.
Yeah.
And I don't know you're gonna go crazy on it, Christian.
Yeah. And some of y'all might be like, man, these guys are, I'll get it. Listen, because we've seen where GrooveKart started. Don't get me wrong. I was one of the first testers back when it was called Easy Stores and Ultra Fun Shops. And I was making sales, but where it's, where it came from to where we're at now and where it's about to be, I'm just super pumped up, super excited, because listen, we are here to empower you so that you can build your business, especially like if you're an influencer or a coach or something. There's no reason why you shouldn't have your own merch store. There's no reason why you shouldn't offer something outside of the digital space, outside of your videos, outside of your courses, your ebooks. There's no reason why you shouldn't have a merchant store, some sort of e-commerce platform, which is GrooveKart, some sort of e-commerce store to offer other things, to add value, right? Here's one thing I know, people want to belong, right? We all want to belong to something. This is, they call them, tribalism, things like that. We all want to belong to something, especially if it aligns with our views, our values, our mindset, our paradigms. And listen, this is belonging, right? I mean, this is, it's GrooveZilla, but this is like, my kids have grooves. We have like 4 GrooveZillas at the house, right? And it's like, this is a part of Groove. Excuse me. This is a part of the family. So you want to add on to your business. So if you're a coach, consultant, an influencer, there's no reason why. And I encourage you to start a store with GrooveKart. When the new builder comes out, it's going to be so much faster. I commit to you. I've already said this publicly. I'm working on, with the developers and Damien and everybody else on the team, the Groove family, a 15-minute setup. That's my challenge to us as a team, as a company. 15-minute setup. Now, not 50 products or anything like that. One product, start to finish. My challenge to myself and for us as a team, 15 minutes so that you can get up and running, hit the ground running super fast. And that's just going to help you make money faster. And one thing I've learned, Damien, I bet you can agree that money loves speed.
Oh, yeah.
Money loves speed. If you have an idea and you can get it to market and you can take action right away, your chances of having success are so much higher versus if you fiddle faddle around and you try to be a perfectionist and things like that. Don't get me wrong. You're supposed to have everything. You're supposed to have congruency and all that. But sometimes we get to be perfectionists and we don't act on that idea we have because maybe we're discouraged or we don't know how to do one little setting in the builder and we don't launch. So what we're trying to do is take that away, take the confusing stuff, or maybe just the little things that you might feel like you need to be an expert at. We're going to take those things away, make it easier, make it simpler, make it easier to get up and running so that you guys, next thing you know, we're going to have you here live. And instead of Damien, it's me, John Garcia, and you here sharing your experiences, your live case study with the Groove family and everyone watching. So
exactly. And it's like what David Lemon said, and he did the imperfect challenge. And anyone who's been following Groove, who has been in the Groove, and who's also even taken part in the imperfect action challenge, you don't need to wait for everything to be aligned and in place. Once you have that offer, once you have that outline, once you have that plan, just get started. So GrooveKart is that starting point for you if you're looking to sell products. We have already created the builder. We created the templates. We've created the themes. We've done all the heavy lifting for you. You're to now take that rough outline that you have and just start running with it. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, and think about this, guys. We have built right in some features that Shopify, you'd have to spend at least $200 or $300 a month just to have the same features. We have unlimited one-click upsell and downsell. Now, I don't recommend more than 4 if you want to be aggressive. 2 to me is a sweet spot, 2 to 3. But think about this. There's apps on Shopify that cost you $49 to $89 a month for one-click upsell. And here it's built right into it. Okay, you have built-in discounts. Okay, here's a real quick tip. If you want to make more money, all you got to do is add discounts. If they buy 2, you get a percentage off. If you buy 3, you get an extra. If you just do that one little thing, you're going to make more money. Why? Because people don't like to be sold to, but they love to shop. Okay, and so we have so many features and powerful additions that are cooked right into the platform right now, as of right now in GrooveKart, that there's no reason why you shouldn't be, you should have some sort of e-commerce presence. And if you haven't done so already, again, like I said in the beginning, you need to be upgrading so you can save those thousands and thousands of dollars. Because I know one thing, I said it earlier, money loves speed, but I also know another thing, and you can probably agree with me, that scared money don't make money. I think it's in a song.
Scared money don't make money. Simple as that.
So I've seen it time and time again. I've worked with students. I've had people hire me and things like that. And they are so worried because they started getting the bills of the credit cards. Oh my God, Frank, my bills at Shopify is $400. Somebody built me a store and they sold me 10 stores for $40,000. And now I don't know what to do. Why? Because they're overwhelmed. They see the bills coming in. And so they stop. They give up because they let that worry them. And guess what? For free, GrooveKart is free. Come on.
Come on. You don't have to pay for the builder. And you know what the best part about this? Every e-commerce platform that allows you to use it for free, they only allow you to use it with their subdomain in it. With us, you can use our builder and you can use your own domain for free. You're not going to get that anywhere else.
No. And then they're like, oh, but there's a fee. Come on. It's 2% after you make the sale.
After.
2% is nothing. So that's the caveat, right? If you're free, you use GroovePay or PayPal, and there's a 2% fee. So, but guess what? What if you make 10 sales the first week, but you made the money first?
Exactly.
So come on, we've made it as easy as we can get it for y'all because we want to see you win. This is one thing I love about the Groove family. All of us have at least one thing in common. We want to see you win. We want to see you hit the ground running. We want to see you helping other people because it's one of those things when you start having success, you want to see others win. You know how some people, they want to tear people down, but that's not how to get the tallest building in the city. Not by tearing down all the other buildings. No, it's by building the tallest building, right? So it's just one of those things where we're trying to eliminate as many barriers as we can for you, our customers, and empower you so that you can leverage this platform called GrooveKart. And next thing you know, you're the one doing this training because you just want to help other people because you've started to make $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month with GrooveKart. And it's possible because I've seen it. The most I've made in e-commerce, the most, and listen, this is not even a lot, was I think 110,000 in 1 month, gross. Now, don't let nobody kid you. That was gross before cost of goods sold and before Facebook ads and things like that. But let me tell you something. There's something to be said about when you got some extra money in your pocket. You tell me if I'm wrong, Damien. Don't you make wiser decisions when you know you have the resources to do things?
Yeah, because you can plan better.
And you come from a place that is not of lack, not of stress, not of worry.
There's less. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I've come up with two frameworks in my mind. One for when I'm on that side, and one when I'm on the side of lack. Because I've learned something from there was this guy who ran. This is the same guy that made Hassan Abe so successful. He told me he said, don't make anything from scratch. Find a framework that exists, build on it, and just run with it. He said, when you're in the corner and you are forced to make decisions, he said, you're going to do one or two things. You're either going to give up or you're going to make it work. And that's if you're in a position from a place of lack. But if you're in a position where you have an abundance, like you said, you're going to make a lot of ways of decisions, but you're going to make a lot of ways of investments. Like the whole thing about scared money doesn't mean money still applies here, even when you have an abundance, because you're going to compound that and you're going to invest and you're going to compound that. That's how it goes.
Yeah, it's really a cool thing, and I encourage you guys, if you haven't started, just, go make a test store, play around with it, and just get to where you feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, we still have some themes there that I built that you can use right now. I mean, like there's a theme there that has like products for shirts and what's not. Just grab a template and just install it and just use it and just see how things go. Upload your products. Just think about what you want people to see. That's what I always tell people when you're building an e-commerce store. Think about what you want your customers to experience. Whatever you want them to experience, whatever you would like to experience when you open up a store, you have to apply that to yours as well too. And that's all I tell people to do.
Yeah, and it's really good stuff. Damien has been working on these templates, and he's got more. I know he's one of these.
Yeah, but three more coming.
Yeah, you got 3 more coming, guys. So I know Christian's probably like chomping at the bit, like, oh my God, let me in there. So it's coming. It's coming. And how about this? How about you go into Groove.CM, log into the GrooveKart store, and help me out with the mess that I made.
You said this is on whose account?
Mike's account.
I don't think I have access to Mike's account.
No, okay, so I'm going to share my screen. You're going to walk me through it. How about that?
Okay, no problem. That's fine. Let me just turn off my sharing screen.
All right, guys. So we're about to go in here. I'm going to get Damien to help me fix what I don't right now can't figure it out. And actually, this serves as a good thing because it was an excuse to bring on Damien. I didn't plan it though because we were going to do it next week.
Exactly. But hey,
Yeah.
I'm here now.
So I'm gonna share my screen, and Damon's gonna walk me through over my shoulder and say, "Okay, I know what to do, Frank." So here we go. So I'm gonna share my screen, and then you let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
I can still hear you. You're still
Okay,
there.
perfect. So we're in here,
Okay.
and then we're gonna go here. And so let me refresh what I got going on here.
Okay.
You can see the store, right?
Yeah, I can see the story.
Okay. So I want to show her face, and then I want to show. You see how she's smiling? I want to show their faces, and for the life of me, I've been having a brain fart, and I do not remember how to do it in the builder because.
Right. So let's see. You can click on the builder. Let's click on. Yeah. Let's see the padding for your builder right now for that particular section. Just scroll down. Let's see. Okay. So go back to the top right there of your screen. You've clicked on this section. So click on the spacing, the padding for top and bottom. That's margin. We don't want that. We want the padding. Padding adds the space inside. Now take it to max. Right? You see, it just moved it a tiny bit. Okay, well, that's the problem. Right now, the old builder has a maximum for the padding, but in the new builder, that's removed. So you won't have that issue anymore. So here's what to do. Go back down to the padding again. And just unclick. Just click off of that. Okay. Now click on show off your love for your cats. Click on that. Yeah, so that's good. Now go to the padding. But this time we're going to add a margin. We're going to do margin at the top. Not that one. We're going to margin. Drag that all the way. Not the bottom one. Not the bottom one. You don't want the bottom one moved. You want that to be zero still.
Cool.
Yeah, you want that one to be zero.
So let me start back off at 0, and then I'll start.
Yeah, you can even type the number in the box manually. It's going to appear. Okay, so just click off. There you go. Now, that's fine. Take that all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. Okay, good. Now, go to the padding now. You click off to the margin. Top. You're staying at the top. Go to the padding at the top. The top padding. No, that's bottom. Click off bottom. Good. Now, you drag that all the way to the top now. So you see she's coming. She's coming in the view now. So what you want to do now, this is my workaround that I use. So when you come down now, if you wanted to, you can go to the shop now button and click on the shop now button, and then you can do the same thing with that, but add it to the bottom this time. Right? But you're adding margin, not padding, because the button already has just the bottom padding. Sorry, margin, sorry. Drag it all the way up. All the way up. So now you have her face. You can hit save, and then you can then check your site again and see if her face is actually in the view now. Because what's going to throw people off is the fact that people have different size monitors.
Yes.
And now you just refresh this now. You see, it's not quite there because you see, when it comes to monitor size, this is your issue that you're going to have. Now go back to your builder now. The actual builder, so click on there now. The background, you want the background. Click on the background. Good. Let's see, align. Do you see that button that's right below cover? Right. You want to click top or bottom. There you go. That's what you want. Hit save.
See, guys, I would have had you guys here falling asleep with me trying to figure it out.
Refresh and see if it. There we go. Her face is showing up.
Come on now. And you can still see Cat Mama. Come on now.
Yeah. There you go. So that's how you fix stuff like that. So anytime you're having issues, you check the padding, you check the margin, you even check the alignment of the image itself as well too. And if you're still having issues outside of all of that, you want to take your image and you might just want to do an edit as well too. You may want to edit the image, just move it around, and you got a lot of free things you can use. You can use Pixlr. You can use Vector. You can use any of those online websites that will allow you to take your image and resize it, reposition it, and it'll fix that problem for you.
Okay, Damon. All right, you're gonna be my mentor. Okay, you're gonna sit back and then in excruciating pain and try to see if I can figure it out. Okay.
Oh, I can feel it already.
All right. First of all,
okay.
Boom. All right. Let's see if that fixed it. Hang on. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Let's see. I feel the heat. I'm nervous. Oh, but now the cat's cut off.
Okay, so you changed the alignment for her, and that's why you lost her there just now. Okay. All right. No problem. That's no problem. That's no problem. You can fix
That's
anything
funny.
like that.
Okay, now
So,
help me out. Help me out. Help me out.
okay, so you want her face and you want the actual image of
And
the
the
cast
shirt.
as well too.
Yeah, and the
All
shirt.
right, so do the same thing here. This time we're gonna put back the alignment to center again. So you're gonna change it back to the center, and you're gonna go to the top and make sure that you have your padding all the way already up. So it's already up. It's already hit 64. That's fine. You can't do anything about that. So click off of both of those because you don't want to click something else while they're selected because it's going to change them. So you want to
Oh,
deselect those. Always deselect them when you go to
oh,
something else. Yeah, so deselect. Right. So right now you have your showcase your love for your freelance friends. Click on that. And like we did before, we're going to add padding and margin to the top. If you already have the margin, just add the padding. All the way up. Okay, now as you can see, she's coming into view. Now you're going to want to click the text to the bottom now. And you want to do the bottom. Deselect the top and click the bottom. This already up, so you want to do this for the margin. And pretty much then you hit save. I do have another little trick, but we're going to do that afterwards. I'm just going to let you use this first.
okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here.
It's a visual trick. So whenever you do this, you're gonna
Almost.
all right, almost there. So this is what the visual trick is now.
Okay.
We're gonna come here, come back to the section, and you're gonna go to your elements. This is your second to your left side, your toolbar, your elements. You go to rows at the top, and you grab a one column, and you drop that one column above your text. There you go, right there. You want to put it right there. And if you want, you can put it to the bottom of one and the bottom as well too. But let's start with the top one. All you need to do is add your margin to this. That's all you have to do. Drag it all the way up. And then go add one to the bottom. I tend to add two because I like symmetry. I like things to be equal. No, you didn't need no. I didn't mean to the bottom there. You can take that off. What I meant was bring another column, but add it beneath your body text at the bottom. Yeah, you can move that one to bring it down. Move it below the text. There you go. That's where you want it. Now remove the top padding off of this and add the padding to the bottom.
I'm learning, man. I'm learning.
Take it out, change it to 0. Good. Deselect the top padding now.
I like it.
And
I like it.
bring it all the way to 64. All right, now hit save.
I know Lucius probably looking at me like, Frank, come on now, get it together.
This is my man. Let's see.
Oh, come on. Let's see here. I know it kind of.
Refresh it again. That has to. Okay, it's not quite there yet. Okay, well, you know what? We're not done. You can add the padding to the bottom of the top one and to the top of the bottom one. Okay. Not the padding, sorry. You can add the or if you'd like, you can add padding. No, you don't even need to do that. Just you can add your padding. No, to the bottom padding. That's the top padding. Add bottom padding all the way. There you go. And go to the top one and add top padding to that one as well too. I always do it this way. I just take it in stages because I don't want it to go too much. You want to make sure that you're doing you're doing it correctly and doing it evenly top and bottom every time so that you have wonderful symmetry when I look at the image. There you go.
There we go. That's it.
Yep, that's it. So, and you can see it looks very clean. It looks nice. And the text sits on the back of the couch really well because the couch helps to bring out the weight. Yeah. So you don't have to put any sort of overlays. So once you've done that, and when especially these little tricks, you can do it even faster. So you come to a section, you do it literally in like a minute, and that's it. And then you can just move on. And the same for here as well too. And it doesn't matter. You just add whatever you need to add in order to bring out the image where you want.
All right. Let's see. Where is it? Hang on. I think, what did we add? We added a shirt, guys, last time. Let's see if we got it here. Oh, that's strange. Okay, let's go to I just wanted to show them. I know we've been here an hour. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but let me just see. Maybe we'll get some of Damien's insight on the product page.
Here. Oh, I just love product pages.
Yeah. I actually like product pages over the homepage. So
I love both of them. I mean, once I love the flexibility. I like creative flexibility and freedom. Honestly,
yeah,
yeah. I don't.
let's go. You can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, perfect. So now let's go to the back to the builder, and then let me close some of this other stuff. Okay, so let's go to pages, and we're gonna give love to the other ones, but today we're just gonna go here. I'm gonna show you guys what I do. I don't use order bumps on the product page. I use them for the
Yeah.
promoting cart and the checkout.
Yeah,
And
you don't need to use order bumps for a product page because you're practically just killing your conversions doing
so
that.
what I do is I just go here and I delete it. Okay.
Exactly.
And then I save, and auto save's coming. So, but I just make it a habit. I make one change, I save, because then you can, it's one of those things. And then what else is coming? We're gonna be able to clone. You can't do it yet, but we're gonna be able to clone a product page layout. So I don't know if anyone's watching has had this thing where you want to just make a slight little change, but then you're like, wait a minute, and you have to rebuild everything. But now, coming soon, we're gonna be able to clone a product page layout, and then that's gonna save you a ton of time as well.
Exactly.
So this is what I do. So I got the customer reviews, but what I do is I go to elements, and then let's see, media, where's it at? I just want to make sure I have, okay. So what I do, I have product reviews, but I also have related products. Okay, so let's see, and let me just double check. There it is. So what I do is I put related products above, and this is what I do. Now this Damien might have a different system. All I do is I copy this, and then I drag this upstairs, not upstairs, but then I say, now you can always say different things, right?
Yep.
That, or you could say, right? Or you could say you, right? Or you could say, I mean, I usually do, you may also like. Okay. And then actually we're going to stay with a theme. Okay. Now, what do? I normally leave it there, or I center it. So I just go like this, click out, and then I go like this, right? And then this is simple stuff, nothing major. I'm going to go here, center it.
Yeah, it is simple stuff, but I can also attest. I tell people it's the simple stuff that makes a difference.
Yeah,
when
and
it
then
comes to,
I mean, I might make it bold. I might,
just
and
want
by
to
the
keep.
way, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd say you want to keep it. You want to be as consistent as you
Yes.
have
If you
to
do
be.
it,
So
if you do it in one place, go
you
do it in all the
another.
others. So it's
keep
very
it
simple.
consistent.
Yeah, and then so always have related products, because either you're going to focus on one product and they don't see nothing else, or you're going to have the shopping experience where they can see other stuff. Let me give you a quick example. I sold a shirt that said, let me actually stop sharing. I sold a shirt, and I was in the EMS paramedic niche. This was years ago, right? And this is on my first store was on a WordPress setup, and it was through a product called Product Pages. It doesn't exist anymore. I'm trying to think if that shirt is here, but it was for EMS. And it said, we can't fix stupid or something. And they were laughing. And it was on a shirt. And guess what I did? I put on a hoodie. I put it on a phone case. And through sending traffic, the phone case started to take off. So guess what I did? I changed my campaigns, and I started sending traffic to the phone case instead, because it was what? Cheaper. And next thing you know, I started making way more money, because it was the lead in, the thing that got them, the carrot, the sugar cube, whatever was a cheaper item. It was the barrier to entry was smaller. So I ended up getting more people into my funnel, making more money. So related products, they have a way of showing you sometimes, man, this is making a lot of money, and I wasn't even promoting it. Why? Because if you start sending enough traffic, you're going to start noticing trends. So always be aware of trends when you start making sales. Here's another trend. I mean, one thing you can look for. Let's say you're sending traffic to that hoodie. but you have related products and you have your categories and everything. Let's just stick with EMS. Let's say, and you're doing retargeting. You got Facebook retargeting, remarketing, and you might also have Criteo, and you might have, what's the other one we have in the back office? It's an app that we have there, Rontar. Rontar does banner advertising. It makes banners automatically from all your products. And you're advertising the hoodie, says we can't fix stupid. All of a sudden, in a week, you've made 7 sales for another thing that says, I don't know, something related to EMS. Let's just say it says, forget the drama, I live for trauma, right? And the only reason I know that is because I sold to this niche. So it's another shirt that says, forget the drama, I live for trauma. And it has an ambulance. But because you got 7, 8, 9, 10 sales through the retargeting, why? Because they clicked on related products. Now you're like, oh man, I need to advertise this product to that niche as well, because they bought it through osmosis and through just naturally browsing my store. So you got to keep those little things in mind. And Damon, you want to add something to that? Let me see if I have it in my bag while you're talking. I'm going to take myself out and you can talk real quick.
I mean, in terms of related products, I guess it's gone. Yeah. Now, in terms of related products on product pages, to me, I think that you should always make sure that you have them. They're very important because they influence people's purchase decisions, especially when they're looking at one product. I will tell you, I'll be very honest with you, when I am looking at products, I am always drawn to look. I always look through the entire product page, and I always end up at the bottom looking at related products as well too. Because, for instance, if you're buying a phone, and then you see related products at the bottom, you see the phone case, you see the phone charger, you see anything else related to that phone, that's going to influence a person's purchase decision. They're going to say, okay, I need this phone, but I'm going to need the case, I'm going to need the charger. That's just actually what I did, what happened when I bought my daughter's iPad this Christmas. I was looking at the iPad and I added the cart, but then I scrolled down and I saw other items that people bought with the product. And I saw a case, they had like a Bluetooth mouse. It also had a Bluetooth keyboard. And I said, you know what? She does need all this stuff. So it's not a matter of convincing people to buy other products just for buying them, but buying other products that make sense. Products that are related to what it is that the main product you're buying. So these are like subsidiary products that work along. They have to work along with what you're buying. So it's like you buy this shirt that has like this main text on it, but then they have the related product of the hoodie down below with the logo icon of the same shirt, but on the back. But you have the main part, the bigger part of the design on the shirt, but you have the icon on the back of the hoodie. So you have a complete set now. So you're going to buy that. And then next to it, you're going to see this nice pair of joggers that has the design going down the leg. So you're like, you know what? I'm going to get all 3 of these. This is a complete set. And you may have a case where they sell it as a bundle and they have it as a discounted price if you bought all 3 together. So all these things play a big part in increasing your average order value, especially.
Yeah, and guys, I'm gonna give you a real quick example. I'm gonna share my screen super fast to show you based on what I was talking about with the EMS stuff. I'm just gonna go to an image and I'm just gonna show you how this relates to, if you have that design and it resonates with your audience, that design can be put on other related products. It's gonna make you more money. So let me share my screen and then show you. It's a very simple example. And then you let me know, Damon, you can see my screen.
Still see you, Frank. Still see you.
Okay, let me add myself to the screen. I'm over here laughing and I don't see it. Okay.
Okay, I see it now. I can see it now.
Okay, now how about now?
You'll see when you wake up after saying, "Oh my God." I love that. I love it.
Okay, so this was related to that same niche when I was advertising to EMS paramedic people. This was one of the ones that was a related product. And next thing you know, I saw that it started selling. And I ran with it and I sold, I don't even want to tell you how many I sold. I sold a lot. Okay, let's just put it that way. And why? Because they resonate with it. It made them laugh. So you got to think about it. When you're selling, you're either solving a problem, you're helping relieve some sort of pain that the person has, or you're making them laugh, you're making them smile, you're making them say, oh my God, that's so me, right? If you can make them say, oh my God, that's me, oh my God, I gotta have that, then you're gonna make money. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
John Cornetta is an expert at this stuff, and he can agree with me. If he was here, he would say, you're absolutely right, Frank. And he can tell you more than anyone in the company right now. That year that I had my biggest year with e-commerce before I started doing other stuff and helping people, I saw John make 4 times more than me, gross and net. Okay. And so one of these days we're going to bring him on here live for this training session. Maybe at the end we'll bring John Cornetta and Matt Serralta and Mike Fosame. Hopefully we can get them all in one time slot. But this is a perfect example of related products. People see something they love, and next thing you know, you're just saying, "Hey, would you care for this?" And next thing you know, they're buying it.
And another thing that we can say here, I don't only see them as related products. People will see them at the bottom and they'll tell themselves these are related products, but they're also relatable products. If you can relate to the products, it's a win. If they can relate to it, it's a win.
I'm telling you. So let's see. Let's go back to the builder. And well, the builder's actually for the product page. You just add and take away things that you don't need necessarily. You don't
pretty much.
It doesn't need like as much love and attention as the home page. And then once we release the new builder, you guys, I'm so excited because you guys are going to be like, oh my God. And I want to hear those testimonials. I want to hear feedback. We want to hear from you when you start making those sales, when you start making those 10, 20, 30 sales a day, because we want to showcase you. We want to brag about you. We want to say, oh my God, Alejandro's making $30,000 in sales, or Robert Nelson is making 7 sales a day with $5 ad spend. Those things are real. They do exist. It does happen. And guess what? You're going to be on the forefront of this. And you are the founders of not only Groove.CM, but you are some of the first people that are experiencing GrooveKart, and you can give us feedback and you can help us. Listen, I'm on Facebook. Reach out. Now, it doesn't mean I'm going to reply to you right away. But listen, I'm not untouchable. Here's one thing I also want to point out. We are Groove.CM. None of us are untouchable. I'm not saying go to my house or knock on my door. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying though is, guess what? You can help us mold and build and build this thing and improve it so that not only are you helping you and your business and your family, but you're setting it up so that thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions of people can be using GrooveKart to bring smiles to people's face, to solve problems, to solve issues. I truly believe that entrepreneurs are the number one solution to solving the world's problems, and you can be part of that. It's something as simple as a store selling things to EMS and paramedics. Guess what? You know as well as I do, the world right now, wants us to be like, oh my God, no, bring smiles to people's faces, help people with solutions. And you can do that with GrooveKart.
Awesome. For sure.
So I think, Damien, I bugged you enough for today. I want to thank you for helping
no problem.
me. I was pulling out my hair. I just got a haircut, but I was pulling out my hair earlier.
Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
And I think it's really good. And let's go over a couple questions. If you want to hang out with me, Damien, we'll see if we can answer some. Okay. And let's see.
Sure. If you guys have questions.
Like I said before, I might not have all the answers to things related to GrooveKart, but if I don't have the answer, I'll tell you, and then we will find out, and we'll, maybe we send you to the support desk, or maybe I say hang tight and I'll answer it on the next one. So let's see. Icon. Somebody's asking about Icon Ecom. I'm actually going to reach out to Randy tomorrow. So Randy, if you're watching this, expect a call from me or a text. So because we got to get the ball rolling again. The holidays are over. Christmas is over. New Year's is over. Now it's time to hit the ground running, and we're going to be working on that. So no problem. So now I'm going to see what else we have here. Here we go. Okay, so how about this? Damien, will we be able to edit the top menu area and have more fonts?
Oh yeah, I was expecting this question. Okay, all I can tell you is that in new builder, you will be able to set. That's where you see the global styling. That's where you'll be able to set all that. So when you go into that global settings and you set your font, when you set your colors, that will apply to your header as well too. You will have access to a lot more fonts. All the Google fonts that you have access to right now in Groove Pages, you will have access to in GrooveKart. So you won't be limited by fonts or colors anymore. And you will have new layouts in terms of the header as well too.
Awesome. And I just want to showcase Christian saying he wants the new builder. It's coming. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
he's
let
always
Christian be
down.
one of the first users to use
Oh
it.
yeah, he's always down for that stuff. So I definitely think we should see Christian using the builder.
Yeah, and listen, we have Dwight asking about Rocktomic. I haven't mentioned this too much, but I already reached out to the Rocktomic owner, and hey, maybe if you know him, say, hey, you need to integrate with Groove. Groove's got over what 500,000 users. You'd be silly not to.
Awesome.
Just saying,
Yeah.
we'll see. I already reached out to him. We'll see. Okay.
Oh,
And,
they do supplement labels. Nice.
yeah, so let's see. Someone said, thank you, making me excited. Yeah, you got to get, I mean, if you're not, I mean, GrooveSell, Groove Pages, GrooveMember, all that's exciting, guys. And you need to be more excited also, in addition to GrooveKart, because what you have right out the box, right out the gate is amazing. So let's see here. What else we got here?
Yeah, we have a question, I think, from Andrew Phillips.
Where is it at? Where'd he go?
I can see it right here on the Facebook page.
Oh,
see it?
No, I don't see. I'm on StreamYard. Okay, how about this one? And the new builder will be able to design the header and will some of the cool stuff that Groove Pages has, like mega menus, background menus, Groove Pages slider, come with it.
Well, you're not going to get all those things with it. We've already put in for the background videos as well too. So I think we're going to get that. Mega menus, I'm not so sure about mega menus. I have to talk about Max about that to see if that's what we will have. When you said will we be able to design the header will be still set to a certain extent. It's just that this time you will be able to influence the font. You will be able to influence the colors and even choose better layouts for your header, especially for the search bar that's been applied. All of that will have new layouts and everything. But you will not be able to edit it like going there and they literally move stuff around on the header, because even in Shopify you can't do that either, because builders don't let you go to that level of editing when it comes to header for a reason, because especially in ecommerce, because if you break a header, it's going to mess with your sales and your conversions all at once. So if you have a broken header, you're not going to be able to sell anything really, honestly.
Yeah, and Robert Nelson, it's very simple. I'll show you in just a second. You just go
super
up there,
simple.
let's say I don't know, let's just say you paid somebody for a theme. They made you the theme. They export it, the JSON file, however you say it, and then you upload it, bada bing, bada boom, it's done. I'm gonna show you in just a second.
That's it. And the great thing is that when you get them to build you a GrooveKart store, don't just get them to build you like the homepage. Get them to build you the product page. They set up the category page, set the checkout page to be optimized the checkout. Because when you export the store, it exports of all those pages. When you hit upload, make sure that you replace whatever's there, and then bam, you're gonna have a full store that's been designed and it looks completely clean all the way through.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I'll admit something. Damien helped me with a store a while back, and I'm one of these people. I'm just going to repurpose it, switch out the colors a little bit, upload the logo, and I'm gone.
Why not?
So listen, I like to try to keep stuff simple. So let's see. Jason says, when I try to add canvas prints from Printful, the variant sizes do not show. Do I have to add canvas sizes separately? I've never actually set up canvas.
Okay. All right. Now, when you look at it with Printful, right, even whether it's canvases, whether it's t-shirts, it doesn't matter. You're going to have a problem because of the Printful API is not 100% automated with GrooveKart. It's not going to give you everything like completely pulled in. So you're going to have stuff that you're going to still have to do manually. Unfortunately, right now, that's what we're trying to get working on. Even we're adding a lot more print on demand integrations as well too, which are going to be better. That way you guys wouldn't have this issue. You're going to have options because, I understand how it is. I build a lot of websites. I build a lot of stores, and I can tell you all the issues I see recurring. And one of the parts that I always really I hate dealing with is when it comes to uploading the products and stuff like that. If it's a lot of products, yes, that can be a pain. And if it's not fully automated, you're going to have a tough time. So I understand.
Yeah,
so you may
Printful,
have to manually do that. Yeah.
Yeah. And with Printful, I've seen it firsthand, and I've had people help me before. And sometimes, man, Printful doesn't make it easy for us. And like Damien said, we got more stuff coming. And this actually, this leads into the next one, T-Launch integration. I reached out to Christopher. I'm just waiting to hear back from him. I'm trying to get a developer account so we can start working with their API, because they do have the API documentation. Okay. And this is feedback from a Facebook user. I'm not sure who you are. Thank you. He said, exactly. This goes back to looking at your sales and start noticing trends. Look at the data from your web traffic. This is the key to success. I'm always surprised how often people tell me they never do that one simple thing. And I'm not sure who you are. If you could comment what your name is. So to give you kudos, you got to look for, especially start driving a lot of traffic, you start making sales. Look, something's going to stick out to you like, oh my God, I should be selling that because I didn't even think about it.
You have to look over and see what it is that, because sometimes we have applied biases to our e-commerce, but you cannot apply a bias to your e-commerce. Like, for instance, I have a store, a brand, an actual apparel brand, and I have it on TeePublic right now. Now, I designed everything with that brand, and the designs that I like are the ones that are selling. Yeah. Everything that's selling are the ones that I don't particularly like, but they're selling. And honestly, you have to remove whatever biases that you have and look at the data. The data is very important.
I can attest to that. My first big campaign that took off with Teespring, I made it in the Teespring Designer, and it was just one of the default fonts, guys. I think I mentioned this on one of the other ones. And guess what it said? I was targeting people by their last name, but it was an ugly shirt. It just said anything for Salinas. Okay, so I was targeting everyone named Salinas. This is 2014. But I used the builder that was built inside of Teespring. I didn't hire a designer, nothing. I just typed it out. And man, I'm going to tell you now, it's not the same as it was before. It was the Wild West back then, but it was ugly. It wasn't pretty. It was dumb. It was silly. But people saw their what? This goes back to what I was saying. If you can have people say, oh my God, I got to have that. Or, oh my God, I love that. Or they smile and it brings joy to their heart or makes them like proud, then you're gonna make a sale, even if it's this silly.
Yeah, I mean, because people connect with things and people want to connect with things. So it's just like I did the same thing on eBay. I bought a digital product and I saw other guys selling these products on eBay, and I'm like, and these guys are selling and they're not making sales and not really making sales, but I'm like, you know what? If I buy this for this amount, I'm going to package the entire thing and I can get people on this price point, but also from this point, if I do the copy really well. And I did it. And honestly, from something that I spent $40 on, I think I made like $800 reselling it on eBay. And honestly, I did not expect anything from that. That was just honest. That was a stupid test that I was doing. Yeah. And I had made $800 from it. So I was like, that was a win. But some of the things that we think may be nonsense or may not work may very well turn out to be the one thing that makes money for you.
Yeah. And let's see, excited about the new builder, guys. Will the new builder have the same elements as GroovePages builder, the collapse element especially?
I don't know if it's going to have a collapse. I think it might have that. Now, we're not going to have all the elements that GroovePages have.
Right, because we don't actually need them all.
Exactly. You're not going to need everything that Groove Pages has, honestly, because when you look at it, Groove Pages, building sites, building landing pages, building websites and funnels, GrooveKart is building for e-commerce. So you're going to be building using different elements that are focused on optimization and conversion and for sales. So you very well may need it, may not need it for this in this case.
Yeah, and will we have to rebuild the store after the upgrade? That's a good question. I haven't.
Yeah, I cannot answer that question.
Yeah, I can't answer it. I'll find out, Brad.
Yeah.
Message us on Facebook in the group. Maybe repost it. I'll ask our lead developer tonight and ask what he said. Now, based on what I've seen before, it might be for new stores. Maybe, I don't know, because this is such a big upgrade.
Yep.
And
It's
might,
a really big upgrade.
because if you try to go back and it just sometimes it might mess things up. So I don't quote me on that, but I'm gonna find out. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Can we change the image for Facebook posts? That's not related to e-commerce. I don't think so. So yeah, I mean, if you have a post on Facebook, you can go edit and you can change the photo. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So no, hey, no problem. Let them come in and say hi if they want to. It's not a big deal.
Come and say hi then. Come. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, my youngest daughter. Finished the work? Yeah. Cool. Okay.
No, we love kids here. We all, I mean, I would say 40, 60, 70, 60% of everyone in the Groove family has kids. So
Thank you.
not a big deal. So let's see. Will you integrate with Royal Mail? I don't know. That's a good question. Post that question in the group and that'll put it, front of mind in front of me so that I can look at it. Okay. And then reach out. Royal Mail, is that similar to? I have no idea because I'm a Mexican guy.
Oh, this guy, a performing man. He says integrate. I don't think he meant to say a leak. I think he meant to say a pleak, right, with GrooveKart, which is better version of Printful. I'm not sure if he meant that, but performing man, if you meant to say a pleak, that's actually not a bad platform. Those guys, their products are really good, especially their focus on e-commerce, but they have another they basically have another angle that they have with apparel that are really nice. How they do it, you'll have to check them out. I will send you the link afterwards and you can look at what they do. Okay,
as far as Abdul, Royal Mail, please tag me, ask me in the group so that I can start finding out about it, because I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's like the U.S. Postal Service. I'm guessing. So here's the deal: if it's not, if you're dealing with a fulfillment center or let's say Printful, they're going to send it how they send it. So it doesn't necessarily have to integrate. I don't know what Royal Mail is. So please excuse my ignorance on that. If someone wants to touch base in the comments what that is. Now, let's see. Is there an update on Shine On? I'm supposed to meet with Eric in January. So this is January. So I'm gonna see what's going on. Guys, if you already use Shine On as a standalone or something, you want to maybe start a thread. Hey, guys, we heard that you guys are going to integrate with GrooveKart soon. We can't wait. Hey, if you want to do that, hey, I'm not saying to do that. If you were, hey, that's okay. So integrate Ali Q with GrooveKart. So that's what you.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about just now. I think it's a plate, but I could be wrong. But we'll see if he responds.
Let's see here. Please give us a bit of swap out the shopping cart for shopping bag and have a wish list is on. Wish list is coming.
Wish list is definitely coming.
And then he says, give us the ability to swap out the shopping cart for a shopping bag. We do have, what's it called? We also have coming straight to checkout coming with, it's going to be
checkout. Yeah.
It's going to be, you can have add to cart, and then the other button is going to take them right there. That's coming as well.
Yeah.
And then as far as swap out the shopping cart, Damon, I'm having a foggy moment about exactly what Dwight might mean right here.
I guess he just means the actual cart for the bag, meaning the icon. Some people like having a shopping cart. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna have that or not. But I mean,
we're gonna have icons. We're gonna be able to. We're gonna have icons that you can choose from. And now, I don't know about uploading your own, but we're gonna have a couple that are. You're gonna have options. Basically.
Yeah, It's also, you see, we were talking about like the left and right arrow and sliders too big. I'm about all of that is fixed already in 2.0, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay, so Royal Mail. So here's the deal, Abdul. So let's say you're getting fulfilled by Printful. If they use Royal Mail, it's going to be, the tracking is going to be working. If we use someone else, they're going to probably use Track 17 or 17 Track. I forgot the domain name, and it'll be always fully trackable. Now, as far as integrating with like direct integration, we'll have to look at that. Maybe you didn't see my question. I posted. Carol, let's see what Carol had to say. Let's see, where'd we go? Okay. Is it possible to split incomes in a GrooveKart store? Let's say someone wants to partner with you, needs to split incomes. Now that's not, we don't have anything like that, but I would say keep it simple. I had a friend, we partnered up, and guess what? After all of our expenses were taken care of, I looked at what we made gross, did the accounting, and that was on me and him. Okay, I don't know if now I know we already have laid out the plan for 2022. Ask this question in the Facebook group, tag me on it, and I can discuss it with the developers and with the leaders, and see if maybe it's something that we might want to do. I do know this. One of the founders, Matt Serralta, said, Frank, keep in mind that we can't do everything that people want, because it might be too narrow of a request that it doesn't serve. We might be better served using our resources, developers, and all that, and some other. With that being said, though, we have coming the SDK, and we have all that coming, and what that means is we're going to have the ability for, let's say you're watching this and you have an app, or you have a fulfillment company, you're going to be able to have your developers go get our SDK information, the documentation, and make apps so that they're going to be there for all GrooveKart users. When that happens, when this goes live with the SDK, guys, you're not going to have to be waiting on us to, because we're planning out everything by quarter. There might be somebody in the game and they have, a plushie app. Who knows? I'm just making this up. And they have, next thing you know, you're going to have that extra company in there as an app in GrooveKart that does something unique, and you're not going to have to wait on, let's say, feature B is coming out second quarter of 2022. There might be a company that beats us to it and add something that you'll be able to tap into and add to your GrooveKart store as a feature or something that leverages that app to help you make more money. That's coming. And the SDK. So if that's not part of the plan for the founders as far as splitting incomes, it might be actually pretty simple. I'm not a developer, but I don't think it'd be too hard. So definitely ask it in the group and tag me on it, because I kind of like that idea. Because here's what I do know: when you partner and you mastermind with people, iron sharpens iron, and there is something to be said about working with people, because next thing you know, you're trading data, you're trading intel, you're masterminding, you're meeting together daily. And John Cornetta and I did this many times before we even got into e-commerce. We partnered on stuff. We launched products together, information products, and we did all sorts of stuff. And so there is power in partnering up with people. And let's see.
Sure.
I don't sell print on demand. I sell my own products. Okay, cool. Then definitely reach out in the group, tag me so that I can look into it. When is the new GrooveKart coming? Let's see. Okay, the new builder. I don't have the calendar in front of me, but it's this quarter. It's this quarter, so probably before the end of January. Okay, and when you said the new GrooveKart, I'm talking about the builder, the new, easier to use builder. Okay, let's see. Therefore, need to have orders my sent to roadmap. Yeah, so reach out to me in the group so that we can find out. Okay. Imagine a GrooveKart user want to partner with several creators and they need to split the income. Oh, here, let me give you an example. We have coming the GrooveKart affiliate module. What that means is you can make 3 or 4 people affiliates, and you can set the commission for the whole store by the category and as granular as by product. That's coming already. So this, I think this will take care of your question, Carol. So
Yeah,
be
so
excited about that. That's a module, and not just for maybe partners or whatever, but you'll be able to, all your customers, you're going to say, hey guys, you know, get 20% when you share our special link with your friends and family.
yeah,
So you'll be able to turn every customer into an affiliate.
Yeah, that's a wonderful part right there.
So let's see. I have my eBay Amazon order sent to Roy. Okay, cool. So we're gonna see. Let's see. Can we say it's safe? Can we say it's safe to say we surpassed Shopify? Well, no. Let me not kid you. Let me be real. We want to always be open, transparent, and let's not sugarcoat stuff. Shopify is still the biggest. Okay, but let me say something. At one point, there's always one company that's bigger than the other, right? Right.
Yep.
So let me just, okay. At one point, IBM was the biggest computer company in the world. Am I right? At one point, yeah. At one point, you know, Ford and GM, you know, controlled and were the behemoths. And now there's this little company that started 2011 or so, and they make these electric cars. I don't know if you've made, you know, this guy that owns it. Maybe you've heard of him. He's like what, the richest man in the world, if not maybe the first or the second richest man in the world. Listen, no one stays at the top forever. Okay. I only know of one person that stays at the top forever. Okay. And they're not in e-commerce or in marketing. Okay. So would that be okay? So
yeah,
listen,
but we're getting there. We're getting there.
We're getting there. And listen, there. At one point, Blockbuster was Blockbuster. No one can touch them.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm here preaching the gospel of GrooveKart. Okay. Our goal is to get Shopify nervous. Our goal is to make people at Shopify say, man, who's this GrooveKart? I don't know, but man, they're taking our market share. Okay. That's my goal. That's my goal. And we got a long way to go, but don't let that stop you from making money. Don't let that stop you from building your business. Don't let that stop you from earning the 10 sales a day, 30 sales a day, 50 sales a day, 20,000 a month, 50,000 a month. You can do that right now.
Yeah, and that money that you're taking to start your Shopify store, all that money that you have to pay in monthly upkeep, monthly apps, everything that you're going to need, you can then save all that money and put it somewhere else better because you start for free with GrooveKart.
Okay, so this is Facebook user. I'm not sure who, maybe this was Matt. I purchased a mod for Slingly, which will build skins or virtual merchandise in the future to integrate with them for the metaverse. That's awesome. I'm not sure if it's in Slingly. So if it's in Slingly and you're upgraded,
it's a digital product. That's what it means. So
listen, we also have, and I'll touch base with, let's see, maybe that can be an option. So I also like to say, now that Damien mentioned digital product, we're going to have a feature where soon, for those of you that have membership sites, you're going to be able to sell access to your membership site on GrooveKart, because I know a lot of people love the experience, the shopping experience of an e-commerce. And you're going to be able to, when you make let's say when Bob buys from you through your GrooveKart store, Bob gets that automated email saying, welcome to XYZ, GrooveMember membership site. So that's exciting. We're also going to have an affiliate portion so that if you want to set up a GrooveKart store and all it is keto related diet ClickBank products, we're going to have that as well. We got a lot of good stuff coming. So get excited. Let's see what Andrew says. He's running a 6-figure e-com from Groove Pages, GrooveSell right now.
Ooh, nice.
Can't wait for affiliates and subscription models to be in Groove. Listen, come on, Andrew, maybe we can do something. Maybe we have you on. So listen. And you just touched on something. I mean, I could be here for 5 more hours. The recurring subscription is coming.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. So let me give you an example. So let's say I'm selling, your next 5 moves, and I got this book, right? You're gonna be able to, say for $19.95 a month, you get 2 new books, right? Or let's just say you're an author and you have 12 books or something, and you set up a recurring option for them to buy monthly and they save 20% or whatever. That's going to be able to be done in GrooveKart. Or let's say you set up a subscription for t-shirts or a subscription for hoodies. That's coming. So the affiliate module, come on, guys. I get excited about this because if you're selling on Shopify, you got to spend money to have people be affiliates. This is going to be included. I mean, come on. Can somebody give me a mic so I can drop it? So let's act like GrooveZilla is the mic. I mean, come on. You're going to be able to turn all your affiliates, all your customers into affiliates. I mean, come on. I don't know what else to say about that. And then you couple that with the recurring option. We're going to have GrooveKart beasts coming, and I'm going to start lining up people to be guests on these trainings so that they can share their experiences to help you, all of you are part of the Groove family. Okay. Let's see. How about this one? I bought the lifetime access thinking I would get used to something. Now that day is coming. I tried logging in, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So don't worry about that. Listen, go to support, reach out. Somebody on John Garcia's team or John Garcia himself, who's head of our support team, will get back to you. Okay. So someone said, awesome. So with that being said, somebody asked any updates about T-Launch. I touched base Alejandro earlier. I'm waiting on Chris Hams to get back to me so I can get a developer account so we can get the ball rolling because they already have the API and all that. Okay. Have to ask, when is Web3 coming? Accepting crypto. See, come on. It was talked about. It was talked about in the developer summit yesterday. We were, all of us in Groove, the development, mostly developers, myself, David Lemon, all the founders, Donna. We were in the summit for over 8.5 hours, I believe. And we mentioned crypto. Okay. We mentioned it. Don't worry. It's coming. Okay. Listen, we got you.
Crypto.
We got you. We got you. We were talking about, I mentioned TikTok. I mentioned Instagram. I mentioned TikTok, all this stuff. We got you. Don't worry. I got you. We're good. We're coming.
Time to get excited, guys. It's time to get excited.
So listen, with that being said, we've been here an hour and 43 minutes, probably about an hour and a half of true content. The other 13 minutes of me getting nervous, freaking out. So thank you for rescuing me, Damien.
All good, man. All good. And
listen, Christian, we're gonna have you we're gonna have you live. I gotta get with Mr. Garcia. Before this training series for My Cat Swag is over, how about we have Christian come on? Damien will bring you back, and it'll be me, you, John Garcia, Christian, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll do something nice. Maybe once we're finished with My Cat Swag, and once we're running some real traffic, because I'm going to actually run traffic to My Cat Swag.
Well, maybe what we can do, right? I mean, we can talk about e-commerce and stuff like that, but maybe Christian and I, we can get together because Christian is on my list, and we've been talking for the last couple of weeks because we both have been dabbling into like crypto and NFTs and stuff like that. But maybe we can bring a little knowledge to the fore for some people who've been hearing everything about it, but they don't quite understand how it works. But I can give my knowledge from a design side, and he can give his knowledge from the administrative side of things.
So how about this? Let's make it separate than the training series for My Cat Swag.
Yep.
And we'll make it specifically for Web3, crypto, maybe talk about NFTs. I mean, guys.
Sure.
Now, don't get distracted. Okay, guys? So listen. This is one thing I've learned. You gotta, when you start making money, you need to outsource. You need to get help.
Oh yeah.
Okay? No one's a one-man show. And if you are, you're probably stressed like crazy and you're probably freaking out a lot. When you
for sure.
When you start making money, listen, let's not be silly. Let's pay other people. I teach my kids, they know this. They're 12, 14, and 15. And I ask them, what's one of the cheapest things you can buy? And they tell me instantly, other people's time. Okay? Remember that. Why? Because as long as it's win for you and win for them, then everyone's happy. Okay, guys? Listen, there's been times where hey, yeah, I'll do a store for you $1,000. Okay, I won't do that now, but why? Because guess what? They were going to pay me right then and there, and I worried about the details later. And I learned from John Cornetta, Frank, if somebody wants to give you money, you take it, and then you figure out along with the way afterwards.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Anyway, I could be here forever. Yeah, Cat Swag NFT. Exactly. Come on, guys.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, now we're getting into it. Now we're getting into it.
No, we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop here because I get excited. I'll go get a Miller Lite or a Bud Light, and I'll sit here and talk all night. But no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna end it here. Damien, as always, thank you for helping me out in the crunch. Christian, thank you for being here, guys. Carol, Dwight. Facebook user Andrew Phillips, who else? Alejandro. Thank you guys for being here and for being part of the Groove family. Remember, we encourage you, get in GrooveKart, play around with it. You're not going to break nothing. Make a test store, get in there and just see what you can get going, see what you can get cooking, because guess what? There's ideas floating in the ether and they're just waiting for you to grab one and run with it. So with that being said, do not forget upgrade, because guess what? The window is closing on the lifetime one-time payment upgrade. If you haven't done so, get off the fence right now. If you can swing it, if you got the capital, go for it. Damien, any last words?
Oh, okay. Any last words? As I always tell people, do not let a good opportunity pass you by. That's all I always say. So if if you have had something on your heart for the longest time, especially to start a business, to start a store, there's no reason why you shouldn't do it. There's way too much resources out there for you right now to be wasting that opportunity. I'm starting 4. That's my challenge. I'm starting 4 stores this year. 4. I don't have time to waste. So just everyone's getting in all of it because it's a big industry. So get your GrooveKart account, get your Groove store, and start making money.
There's plenty of opportunity to go around, guys. There's never going to be. There's never saturation. Never let somebody tell you that. Never.
No.
We're on a global scale now. The world is global. There's no reason for you not to get in on this. So.
Yep.
All right, guys. Sure. Damon.
All right, guys. Take care.
Shout out to Simone Bloom for helping me in the beginning. And
wonderful. Gotta thank Simone always.
Yeah. And hi to Sansia. I just wanted to put Sansia out there saying hi. Shout out to Sansia. So she's part of the Groove family. So with that being said, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Watch this replay, rewind it, move it back and forth if you need to. And we'll see you next week. Same time, 4 p.m. Eastern. All right. We'll see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.